Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Marshall Moore, Big Business, the LLC, and today we're going to talk about something a little bit different, but still very, very exciting. So, I need everyone to grab a snack, grab a seat, and pay attention, and most importantly, click that thumbs up button and the subscribe button right below. Now, let's go ahead and get right into this video. So recently, I've had an opportunity to go ahead and play one of the installments that was never released here over in the U.S. from Namco Bandai, and that game is Tales of Versus. And I can say I sat down and played this game, and it really was something different, something special. It was really cool to see all the characters return, and it was really cool to see that you could choose different characters, different elements, and different backgrounds all come together in this one unique gameplay, and it's been something so special. I spent just a few hours playing it. I downloaded an emulator. I'll just start there, from PSP.com, and I was able to download some of these games that were never released over in the United States, only over in Japan. So they're very exclusive. They're not translated, not dubbed. They're not even subbed. So if you get a chance to go online to pspp.com, go ahead and download this game because it's so much fun. It almost reminds me of Super Smash Brothers in a way. Well, anyways, welcome back to the channel. Tales of Versus. You're probably thinking, wait, Tales of Versus? What the hell is that? Well, grab a snack because we're about to dive right into one of the most interesting games that you have never played yet. Now, the Tales series is known for its awesome action RPGs with incredible characters, exciting battles, and deep stories. But Tales of Versus is something a little different. It's actually a fighting game set in the Tales universe. Yep, you've heard of it. It's a Tales fighting game. So you have to wonder to yourself, maybe there's a reason we didn't get it. But after playing it, I didn't quite understand that reason, because not only could have been easily translated, we could have easily gotten this over in the US, especially since it's just combat and not too much story based here, which isn't very unusual for a Tales game. Tales of Versus came out in 2009 in Japan exclusively for the PSP. It was a dream come true for Tales fans. Imagine all your favorite characters from across the Tales games, including Symphonia, Tales of the Abyss, Vesperia, and more, all battling it out in a crossover style fighting game. It was like Smash Brothers, but with Tales characters and all the fast-paced combat that we all know and love. The character roster is insane. You get to play as heroes, villains from the Tales franchise, each with their own unique moves and styles. I want to smack the people around as Yuri from Tales of Vesperia? Go for it. Always wanted to see what it'd be like to play as Luke from Tales of Abyss? You can do that too. And yes, even the Tales of Symphonia gang is here. Now that's how I started, and I am ready to throw down. Now, the gameplay itself is pretty standard 2D fighting game action with lots of Tales flair. The battles are fast, flashy, and they rely on the kind of real-time combat you'd expect from a Tales game. Super, super addicting. Just well as a 2D fighter format, you've got your basic buttons, special moves, flashy over-the-top ultimate attacks. If you ever played a Tales game before, you'll feel right at home with the controls. Here's the kicker. Though despite being a Tales game, Tales of Versus never made it outside of Japan. Yeah, it's one of those exclusive games that stayed in its home country, leaving the US fans wondering what they missed out on. And, I'll be honest, that hurt. It's not the only installment we've been left out on. But it's not just the Tales series that got the shaft here. Here's this weird trend with some of the awesome Japanese fighting games that just don't make it to the West. Tales of Versus is one of the casualties, but it's got a lot of cult following, rightfully so. Games from Final Fantasy, Persona series, the Yi series, just to name a few. But hey, just because it didn't come out in the US doesn't mean we can't play and enjoy it today, as I am. Whether you're playing from a fan translation, watching videos, or playing it on an emulator, Tales of Versus is still out there and still worth experiencing. Especially if you're a Tales fan looking to see your favorite characters duke it out in a completely different way. So what do you think? Are you bummed that the Tales of Versus never made it to the US? Or are you just happy it exists at all? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. You never will miss another deep dive gaming into history. Catch you all in the next video where I'll be discussing Tales of Eternia. Until then, I'm your host, Big Business, the LLC, Marshall Moore. You guys have a wonderful day.